Hi. In this session, I am going to explain about UITextView Delegates. Okay. For that, let me create a new project. Okay. I am using project name as TextView Delegate only. TextView Delegates. Okay. So I am taking a new text view. We already know about text view, right? Like text field, we use text view to get user input. Okay. In multiple line, and it is selectable as well. It is editable and selectable, scrollable too. Okay. So uh, to give delegates, we can right click on the text view here or here. We can directly drag this delegate option to the view controller scene or here to the view controller. Okay. Then delegate has been connected to the view controller. Now let's go to the view controller, and here I am creating an extension for this view controller to give you a text view delegates. Yeah. Firstly, let's check how many delegates are there for UI text view by going into UI text view delegates by clicking on jump to definition. Okay, these are the delegates. Here, these are basic delegates which are available since iOS 2.0. Okay, and we are having some more new delegates. Okay, some delegates are deprecated. Uh, for that, we got new delegates. It means like a replacement of old delegates. Okay, these are deprecated delegates. Should interact with. Okay, should interact with URL. Should interact with text attachment. These are deprecated. Same name, these delegates having same name, but these are uh, introduced in for iOS 7 2 and deprecated at iOS 10. Okay, and from iOS 10 to iOS 17 we were having these two delegates, should interact with URL, should interact with text attachment, and now these also deprecated from iOS 17 and we got new delegates. These are the one primary action for, okay, menu configuration for, text item menu will display for, text item menu will end for. These four are replaced the delegates of should interact with URL, should interact with text attachment. Okay. And other than that, we got new delegates since iOS 16. These are new delegates. These are for when any user select the text from text view, at the time we will get menu. Okay. For cut, copy, paste, these type of default actions will be there, and we can add some more uh, our customized actions. Okay, for that purpose we will use these delegates. Edit menu for text in range. Okay, in some range user will if user selects the text, then we can show the actions. Okay, as a pop overview. If user selects any action, we can do the functionality, and if that menu presented, then this will, before presenting, will present edit menu with delegate will be called. Okay, and after dismissing the menu, this delegate will be called, will dismiss edit menu with. Okay, before going to dismiss. Okay, these are the delegates. So let's take few delegates now. Should begin, these are the basic ones, let me repeat them. Should begin editing, this will be before begin the editing of a text view. Okay, here what we have to do, we have to return the boolean value. Okay, if we return true, then the text view editing will be begin, otherwise it won't begin. Okay, it won't start editing if we returns the false. Okay, and the same way should end editing, what is it meaning? Should end editing, before ending the meeting it is asking the question like, if we want to if we don't want to end the editing, depends on some condition, at that time we can use this delegate and we can directly pass return false. Depends on the case. Okay. And in the same way, this is did begin editing. After uh, beginning the editing, then it will be called. Okay. If text view started editing, then it will be called. If we want to do some functionality, we can do that. Okay. And this is did end editing. After ending the editing, this delegate will be called. Okay. These are already we are having for text field as well. Same delegates we can see there. The same way we are having for the text view as well. This is also should change text in range. There should change character. Okay. The behavior will be same. Okay. When some text got changed in text view, then this delegate will be called. I mean, before going to change, because that is should change. Okay. It is expecting Boolean value in return, true or false. If you want to allow it to change the text, then we can change the true, otherwise we can change the false. Okay, this is text we did change. After changing, this will be called. Okay, if some text got changed in the text view, then this delegate will be called. This is did change selection. This delegate will be called multiple times. Okay, if user select some text, okay, if user move cursor, every time, mostly every time it will be called. Okay, let me show you when these delegates will be called first. After that, I will show remaining that 5 delegates. Okay, five and no, I think this 4 and 3, 7 delegates are there. Okay, so to show this, we'll come here. Should begin editing. Okay, here it's expecting Boolean value in return. If you want to stop editing, then we can return false. If you want to begin the editing, then we can return true. Okay, return true. And then we want to know, right? Is this called or not? We should know. That's why I'm printing here the same delegate method. Okay. In the same way, we did begin editing. Okay. After beginning the editing. Okay. Then this will be called print. Did begin editing. Here we don't need to pass any Boolean value or something because it's after beginning the editing. Okay. No need to pass anything. Just if you want to do some functionality, we can do it. And then should change text in range. Okay, if some text is going to change, then this delegate will be called. If we pass return false, then it won't work. So I am passing true because user should edit the text. In some conditions, in some cases, we should not allow. Okay, we can write those conditions here and we can return the false in that conditions. Okay, so I'm passing here the print should change text in. Okay, after that should change the selection. I think did change selection. Okay, firstly we'll take did change. This is did change. After it text got changed. Okay, if something updated in the text table, then this method will be called. Here we don't need to pass any return value. Text view did change selection. Okay, if some selection got updated, then this delegate will be called. So like this. And what we have should end editing. Okay, before going to end editing, this delegate will be called. We can return true or false. If you want to allow the end editing, then we can send the true. Otherwise, we can send the false. So I want to allow the user to end the editing. So I'm returning the false. Sorry, returning the true. Okay. This is should end editing. And if we want to do something after ending the editing, then we can use this delegate did end editing. Okay. Yeah. These are the basic delegates which are available since iOS 2.2. Okay. These are applicable for both iOS and iPadOS. Okay. And to dismiss the text field, we need to dismiss the text field, right? Like if we want to end the editing, we need to add that functionality in somewhere. So I am using touches begin event to end the editing. Okay, touches begin. So dot view dot end editing. This we already know this, right? Okay. So I had already taken the text view and given the delegates, added text view delegates here, and I am running the project. It's taking too much time actually. Okay, the text view appeared, and this is editable and scrollable, not selectable, because when we give editing editable true, then it cannot be selectable. We should turn off the editable, then only we can use selectable things. Okay, and what happened? Delegates got called and it got printed here in the console. What I did, I just tapped on the text view. Then what happened? Should begin editing has been called first. Okay, text view should begin editing, printed here. After that, did begin editing. Okay, and then did change selection. I said no, did change selection will be called multiple times. If I change the cursor from here to here, then also it will be called did change selection. Okay, did change selection. Okay, this delegate will be called multiple times. Every time I change the selection, then it will be called. And now should change character. Okay, if I enter something, what happened? Should change text in range called that did change selection. Text view did change because text got changed. A inserted here. So text view did change also called. If I remove something also text view did change will be called. Okay. Should change text in range and text view did change selection. Text view did change. Okay. This will be called if I remove something or add something. And selection. If I select something, then this will be called text view did change selection. As usual, if we move the cursor some one place to another place, or if I select something, then this will be called. Okay, these are the basic delegates. If we want to know the text which user enters, then we can take this one. Here in this text, we will get the text which user enters. Okay, I'm just printing here just to know what we enter, what user entered. Something. Okay, I'm entering something. A. I entered A, so it printed A. Okay, each and every character it will be called. Okay, and what we need to show, we should see when this will should end editing will be called and did end editing will be called. So this is editing already started, got changed, selection also got changed. Okay, Now should end editing and did end editing. In should end editing, I passed true, so it got ended, and did end editing also called after ending the editing. Okay, like this. Okay, now let's take remaining delegates. Remaining 7 delegates are there, right? Firstly, what I will do is I will take the recent 3 delegates which are related to menu. After selecting some text in range, we will get some menu. Copy, paste, cut, like this. How we can use those delegates? I will take them. Okay. Edit menu for text in range. Will present edit menu. Will dismiss edit menu. Let's let's take edit menu for text in range. Edit menu for text in range. Okay. Once again. Yeah. We can pass nil as well here. If we pass nil, what will happen is we will get default methods. Okay, default session. These are suggested actions for the selection, and we can return UI menu, okay, with the actions, and will present edit menu. So this will be called when edit menu presented, then before going to present, this method will be called. Okay, and dismiss edit menu. Will dismiss edit menu. Okay, this will be called when it's going to dismiss the menu, then this delegate will be called. Okay, and return I passed nil. What will happen if I pass nil? It won't show any menu. Let's check. And to observe only main these 3 delegates, I am commenting these all delegates. Okay, done. It won't impact anything. I just added only print statements. I haven't done any functionality there. So let's run it again. Yeah. So nothing called. Added selection. Laboratories. These are default sessions. Okay, this is like dictionary. Okay, these are default sessions. Okay, even if we pass return nil, then also it will show suggested actions. These are all suggested actions. Okay, if we want to add some additional actions, we can add them. Okay, and you can see will present edit menu got called when it's going to present, and dismiss edit menu also called when it got dismissed. Now also dismissed. So it got called. Again, if I select something, it will be presented. These methods will be called. Will present edit menu with. And if I dismiss it, this will be dismissed. Dismiss edit menu with. Okay. And now, how can we add some more actions? Okay. Here we got some actions, right? Like cut, copy, paste, replace. Rather than this, if we want some more, uh, uh, before these actions or after these all the suggested actions we can add them. Okay, so suppose let's create some actions. Some I'm taking var. Okay, some actions will do array of UI actions. Okay, UI action, and then I want to add some action like bold. Okay, underline or bold italic. Okay, so let action, we'll give the name as well. Okay, let bold action equal to UI action with title. Title is enough for me. Okay, so title. Okay, title bold and completion. Here action. I don't want to add the functionality here, so I am just printing Is it got, I mean, this method is calling or not? To get to know, I'm just adding the print statement tab. Okay. And I'm adding this, okay, to the sum actions. Sum actions dot append new element bold action. Sorry, spelling mistake. Okay. Bold action. Okay. And now if I want to add italic action, then italic action equals to UI action. One second. UI action with the title italic and completion handler. Okay. I'm just printing here italic tab. Save. Okay. And now I'm going to add this action as well to the sum actions. Sum action append italic action. Okay. Now I want to return these two items. Okay. Along with the suggested one. That depends actually. If we want to show only these two options, we can pass this one. Okay. UI menu. See here, it is expecting return UI menu. So I am taking UI menu with children. Okay. Children, what it is expecting? UI menu elements array. Okay. Array of UI menu elements. So some actions. Okay. If I run this, if I select something, I will get only these two options, bold, italic. So bold, italic we got. If I tap on bold, bold tapped and it got dismissed. The menu got dismissed. Evident, italic. So if we want both system suggested actions along with our actions, okay, or our actions along with system suggested actions, then we can append here suggested actions. Okay, then what will happen? Firstly, we will get our own customized actions, okay, bold and italic. After that, we will get suggested actions as well with system prefers. Okay, and what happened? Bold, italic. After that, these are all system suggested actions. Cut, copy, paste, replace, autofill, lookup, translate, search web, save. Okay. Like this, we can use this delegate edit menu for text in range. Okay. Okay. And we got it right. This is before going to present the edit menu, this delegate will be called. Uh, Before going to dismiss the edit menu, this delegate will be called. Okay. When user taps the menu, okay, these actions will be called. And if we want to customize the actions, we can use this delegate edit menu for text in range. Okay. If we want, we can add some conditions. It depends on the range, at which range user got selected. Okay, user selected the text. Depends on that, we can show the actions. Right. Right. Let's go to next four delegates related to primary action. I'm commenting these delegates. Okay. And one more thing is these delegates are available since iOS 16 only. We cannot use these delegates before iOS 16. If we are creating a project for iOS 15, then these delegate won't be available. Okay, please remember this. Here also we can get that one. See, these are introduced from iOS 16 only. Okay, and now let's take these delegate. Okay, let's talk about these delegate. These are available only from iOS 17. Okay, if we are creating a project for the iOS 17, before iOS 17 like iOS 16 or iOS 15, we cannot use these delegates. Okay, let's try this. Primary action for and menu configuration for. Okay, text item menu will display, text item menu will end. Text item menu will be called when the text, when the text view is only selectable, not the editable. Okay, if it's editable, then if user taps on the text view, it will directly go to the editing. Okay, it won't interact as primary action. Okay, it won't interact with the phone number, email, or link. It will allow to it will allow to edit the content. Okay, not to interact the content. So we should disable the editing. Okay, for that I am turning off editable. Editable I turned off. Okay, selectable, it's already selected, and I am giving link, phone number, address, these are all. So to select we should give some phone number, email, or link, right? For that purpose I am giving some random number. Okay, yeah, this is a phone number and some random email ID. Okay, and some website. I'm giving Google link. Okay, yeah. These I am giving, and I am taking these delegates. Okay, what was primary action for menu configuration for. Okay, primary action for. Okay, here we can return nil. Then it will do its default functionality. Okay, menu configuration for. Here we can send the menu. Okay, okay, and then will display edit menu. Okay, not edit menu, display for text menu. Yeah, text item menu will display for, and will dismiss text item menu will end the file. Yeah, this is not dismiss, this is end. Okay, so I'm writing print statements for these methods to get to know when these got called and are these calling or not. Okay, okay, let's run. Okay, I tapped on this number. Okay, no functionality happened because I haven't kept any print statement and I returned nil. No functionality will be happened. Just I'm just adding print statements to get to know these methods are getting called or not. Yeah, primary action for is called first. After that, menu configuration for. Okay, both are getting called. If I want to add some send some functionality, okay, if user taps on the any phone number, email, or link, if I just want to print that email, okay, email or link or something. So if case dot link, okay, with let URL equals to text item dot content. Okay, okay. If we got the URL from this content, okay, URL means nothing. It may be phone number or email or something. Okay, then we can get it from the URL. Menu he tapped is URL. Okay, and I'm running this. Yeah, and is telephone number. This is telephone, and this is email, and this is link. Okay, and if you want to pass default actions, okay, then you can pass default action. Okay, this will work. Okay, by what is the default action for the phone number? To go to call or message. This is simulator, so it went for the message. Okay, in devices, what will happen? It will go for the call. Okay, same. It will redirect to the Safari and it will work. It will open the same link. So if we want to add some more actions, then we can add. But this is only one action. This is primary action for. If user taps on it, the performance will be started. Okay, the code execution will be started, which we want to give as an action. So if we want to give multiple actions, okay, let's check this. I'm taking it from here and I'm passing nil for the primary action. Okay, and I want to add some menu. Okay, here I want to pass default menu. Okay, this is default menu, but the expecting is UITextItem dot menu configurations. So for that dot init menu, we can pass this default menu. Okay, then it will print and it will show default menu. Okay, this is a default menu. Open, copy, share. Okay, and the print statement is also called. And when we tap on email, same. Open, copy, share. And for the link, this will be different. Add to reading list also can. Okay. If we want to add some more actions, we can add them. Same like here I added this one, right? Italic action. Let's try this. Just to know we can add or not. Default option plus italic action I'm adding. Okay. Okay. These we cannot add because default is menu. Okay. The default menu dot dot children dot append, okay, italic. So firstly I will append here let menu equals to new menu. Okay, and then dot children. Well, that is let actually. That's a constant. That's why. So new menu I'm adding. Okay, elements and UI action. Hmm. Okay, let me give first menu with only uh, UI menu with children default menu, not children. Okay, and then menu dot children. Okay, for menu we cannot add. It's okay. Let me give only one action for now. Menu with italic. Yeah. Okay. This is the thing happening. Okay, got it. You know what will happen? If we tap on it, we will get only one action. That is italic. Because we are passing only one action. And if we pass default menu dot children here, let's try. Actually, we need to pass array here. Previously, I'm passing only one action. That's why I'm getting the error. Okay. So these are default actions and this customized one. Like this. Like this, we can pass the menu for the uh, triggering elements as well, like selectable phone number, email, URL, address, or something. Okay. These are the delegates of text field. Okay. That's it from my end. Thank you.